Hello everyone, I am Hemasati Sharma and student we are going to discuss the chapter Chemical Effects of Electric Current for class 8th. So first of all, we should know what is electric current. The flow of electrons in any material is termed as an electric current. So this flow of electrons in a matter or material, what will be the material? Material which will be conducting electricity. So the flow of electrons in a conductor is termed as electric current, and this electric current will have flow of electrons which is unidirectional. So we will say that the electric current is the unidirectional flow, that the direction is only in one direction. So the flow is only in one direction. So unidirectional flow of electrons in a conductor is known as electric current. And now why these electrons are flowing? These electrons are flowing because they are loosely bound to the nucleus and they are delocalized. So now what is electric circuit? So electric current always flow in a closed loop path which is known as electric circuit. So when the path of the circuit is closed, the current flows through it. But when there is a break in the path, that means the switch is open or the switch is off. There will be a breakage in path and the current will not flow into the circuit. This we have studied in class 7th as well in the chapter Electric Current and its Effect. So in this case, the circuit is open, switch is off, circuit is open, path is break and current cannot flow. Therefore, it is not conducting. So here you can see this is a circuit. This is having battery, positive terminal, and this is negative terminal. The current is flowing from positive terminal. This is switch. Now the switch is on or the switch is on. So the circuit is closed and the bulb is glowing. Now, good conductors of electricity, this we know from our previous classes. The material which allow the current to pass through them are known as good conductors, example copper, aluminum, etc. Whereas poor conductor of electricity are the materials which do not allow the current to pass through them, and these are called insulators. Example are glass and plastic. So here you can see there are 5 electrical conductors and 5 electrical insulators. Their examples. So silver, gold, copper, steel and sea water are electrical conductors, and rubber, glass, oil, diamond and dry wood are few examples of electrical insulators or poor conductors. So from this we can derive that sea water, which is a liquid, and oil, which is also a liquid, can be conductor also and can be insulator also. So liquid can also conduct electricity. So in the case of liquid, some liquid are good conductor of electricity while some are bad conductor of electricity. Now the question arises, how do liquid conduct electricity? So different substances when mixed in water and electricity is passed through them can break apart and form positive and negative particles or ions in the water. So water, when some substances, for example acid, base or salt, when they are mixed in water, these substances, that mean acid, bases or salt, they break into positive and negative ions. And these positive and negative ions can pass electric current through them, and hence they make the water conducting. So now if more is the number of ions, more charge or more current can be conducted. So more is the number of ion, better is the conductor of the electricity. Now we'll discuss about the conductivity of the tap water, the water which is coming out from our taps. So the water obtained from various sources like rivers, wells, taps, etc. is not in its purest form. That means it contains many impurities, many soluble salts, etc. So as a result, since now the tap water has salt, and when the electricity is passed through this salted water or the tap water, the salt break down into ions and these ions conduct electricity. Therefore, tap water is good conductor of electricity. Now, if we talk about distilled water, so distilled water, as we know, is the purest form of water and it does not have any kind of impurity. That means it does not have any salt, it does not have any acid and bases. Hence, now when electricity will pass through it, there will be no ion or no charged particle. So therefore, it will be poor conductor of electricity. Now, how can we check the conductivity of the water. We can check the conductivity of water by magnetic tester. So here you can see this is the circuit diagram including a tap water. This is a circuit diagram including a distilled water. So what is happening? There are two electrodes. Now this is battery. So charge is flowing, current is flowing, and then it is coming to this electrode. So if this water is conducting, then only the electricity will flow to this electrode and the circuit will be closed, or the circuit will be the circuit will be closed and the current will conduct. So in case of tap water, you can see the circuit is closed, the current flows and the bulb is glowing. But in case of distilled water, what is happening? Though the current is flowing through the positive terminal of the battery, but the electrode, it is reaching the electrode, but this water is not conducting the electricity to the next electrode. So now what is happening? Now there is breakage of circuit or breakage of path is there. So now the circuit is open and the electric current is not able to flow, therefore the bulb is not glowing. So we can say that distilled water is not conducting, whereas tap water is conducting. That is why distilled water is a poor conductor, but salt water is a good conductor, or tap water is a good conductor. However, many compounds do not form any ions or mixing them with water, and therefore, now we said that there are a few compounds which break into particles, charged particles, but there are many compounds which don't break into particles like sugar, water, oil and alcohol. So if you have been asked a question whether a sugar water will be conducting or a salt water will be conducting, so answer will be the salt water is conductor of electricity. Now in our next lecture, we will discuss the topic conductivity in liquid. Thank you.